Hey, what's going on guys, it's Phoenix back with another video. In today's video we'll look at some of the reasons why Mitro, Mongraal, and Milan failed to qualify to round 4 of FNCS Week 1. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's start off with the worst and then we'll work our way to some of the great things they are doing. The most obvious issue with this trio is how they couldn't manage a single game inside of the top 5. This is due to many reasons. The largest problem with this trio is their chemistry throughout their endgames. This trio is making too many solo plays and they aren't playing around their teammates. Many times this trio would be individually spraying a team and getting weak damage instead of getting triple sprays and getting kills. This trio also has very choppy tarping and would often stop if Milan had to take heals. Overall, this trio is making a lot of plays that focus on themselves and often forget about their teammates. In this clip, for example, Mitro opens up an edit that exposes Mongraal while he's popping a big pot. We don't actually know how their comms are, but just from how they play, they seem really bad. Multiple times while solo clutching, one of them would run out of mats and seem surprised about it, even though they have 2 teammates who should have calmed this. Again in this clip, we see that Mitro has 700 mats while Milan has 5. This causes Milan to die in an unavoidable death that could have been prevented if Milan and Mitro were just calming their mats to each other. Mongraal, Mitro, and Milan aren't finding enough refreshes. This is in my opinion because of 2 reasons. Number 1, Milan's tarps aren't good enough. Milan is over stair tarping and doesn't give Mongraal and Mitro enough angles to find a refresh. This is resulting in them using out their mats and dying somewhere between 2nd and 3rd moving zones. They are looking for refreshes too late and they are running out of mats without realizing it. The second reason has to do more with chemistry. This trio isn't fighting together in endgame, and it shows in their lack of kills. They are trying to take 1v1s instead of 3v1s, and they are dying or missing the crucial refresh. This is one of the most underrated things in trios, but actively optimizing your loadout is extremely important for being as efficient as possible. Milan the Tarper would sometimes carry Harpoon, which reduces the amount of times that you can be looking for loot. This trio would also have someone carry mechanical ARs and a bow while someone else had a primal AR. That means that the player with the primal AR in a long range fight is extremely useless in a problem that could be easily fixed by just giving them the bow. This trio took height in game 6 and didn't seem to know what to do from it. They were positioned on height and just single tarped across the whole first moving. They weren't playing proper split height or ultimate height. This got them contested on height and they were forced to basically use all of their mats to hold it. This could have been simply avoided if they had one person playing ultimate height and spraying out the oncoming height take. Surge management. This trio has excellent surge management and they consistently were 300 or more damage above the threshold. This is because of their early rotates and they were consistently able to grab power positions in the 2nd and 3rd zones. Mid-game rotates. This trio consistently went into endgame with great mats. This trio is excellent at using cars to consistently get to the center zone and they were never too greedy for mid-game positioning. Hope for the future. This trio's main issues are very easy to fix. They weren't having surge struggles or mid-game issues, which are usually much harder to improve upon. This trio's main problems were through chemistry, and as long as they keep practicing and scrimming, this trio will have no problem qualifying next week. With that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you want more content like this in the future, make sure to subscribe. Peace.